As many of you woodworking friends know, I've been working on this chair for quite some time. It's going to be a Hal Taylor design, Maloof inspired rocking chair. And it will be exquisite, just as my checklist says. I started this checklist April 1st, 2012. A lot of the checklists are done. A lot of the things are marked off already, but I've still got quite a ways to go. Today, I've finished the seat to about 90%. It needs some final sanding, but I'm pretty happy with where it is. But today I'm going to fit the legs on here. The legs are cut, these are the front legs, and they'll sit like this in the end, but there has to be a kerf cut inside here that will match this tenon sticking out on the legs. And I'm going to use a tool called the Kerf Master, and it's a simple little tool, but it's kind of ingenious. So we take this tool, and I put it right on this tenon right here to get the shape, the exact thickness of that tenon. And then I'll be able to take this little gauge over to the table saw, and I'll show you how I use that to cut the grooves inside these legs so they'll fit. As I showed you, the Bridge City Kerf Master is the tool that we're going to use over here to get the cut that I've made. I've made the first one already, mostly just to make sure I got it right off camera. Now I'll show you how to set up the second one. I've already marked where the tenon needs to go, or the mortise needs to go inside here. And so I can put this mark right on the line there. And then once I set my Kerf Master here, I've already set this up with the previous one. And so the way it works is, it's got this extension on it. And for one cut, I leave this orange piece against the wood, and I make the first cut. And then when I want to make the other side of the cut, this is a 1/2-inch blade that's in here. I slide this over to where only the orange is sticking out on the side. And now that kerf that I established right over there with that tenon on the seat will be cut, and it'll make a straight groove. And so I'll make that cut now and show you how it's done. So as you saw in that last segment, I was able to make this groove all the way around here, a mortise that will fit inside this tenon. And this is my front left leg, so you always register it as you're seating in the chair. And I want it to barely fit in there with the tap of a hammer, just till it just seats like that. That's a perfect fit. That's going to work well. There's still a lot of carving to be done on this chair, but I'll do a lot of that before I even attach these legs. And so now this is the right leg. And same thing, I get it in there loosely and tap it until it stops moving. And my next step is I'm going to round over the edges of these inside edges of the arms, or the legs. The arms will be attached here. And once I round them over, they'll go all the way in. But there's still a lot of shaping to do to these legs before they get completely attached. And then the back legs are my next step.